Hello everyone and welcome back to yet another Rin Reviews. Today I am reviewing the new A24 movie, Marty Supreme. Going into this movie, I was really excited because I love A24 movies, love Timothy Chalamet. I think he's an amazing actor and all the marketing behind it has just been so good and it's like so unique and just everywhere. And also from the trailers, I loved the music, the whole general vibe of it, and just the general feel from the trailer made me super excited for this movie. And I can say with 1000% confidence, this movie did not disappoint whatsoever. Overall, I'd give it a 10 out of 10. I'd also say it's probably my third favorite movie of the year behind Sinners and Superman. Just the performances are so incredible, especially from like Timothy Chalamet, from Odessa, from Tyler the Creator even, and Gwyneth Paltrow. All of them have amazing performances in this movie. Honestly, I think if Sinners hadn't come out this year with Michael B. Jordan's brilliant performance, that Timothy Chalamet should win an Oscar for best performance for this. The movie itself shows a little time stamp of when it takes place, and it's in 1952. And so I just love the general like coloring and the vibe and just the way that they do all the cinematography and make it look like that time period. I just love the way that it looks. There's also a whole bunch of really funny moments, a lot of really emotional moments as well. And there's a lot of like shocker moments because it's things that I wasn't expecting to see in this movie, but it is an A24 movie. So looking back at it, it does make a lot of sense. Just the way that Timothy Chalamet acts as Marty Mauser in this movie is just out of this world incredible because he's like this smart ass and very like passionate, easily upset person. The way that Timothy Chalamet playing this character goes and like switches up is insane because there's like a whole scene where he's like getting arrested and he's like shit talking the cop and everything and like shit talking his uncle who's the one who's getting him arrested, and then he just goes and he like completely switches up. He's like, I'm sorry, and then switches back and he like tells the officer to like suck his dick and just like gets all pissed off again and everything, and then switches again and he's like, I'm sorry, goes into his room and then he runs away and he like evades the cops. And also to kind of go along with that too, I will say the action sequences in this movie were also so good because there's multiple of them. There's that one that I just mentioned with the cops. There's, I mean, even all just the ping pong scenes are so tense. And I think that's just like incredible because I would never have thought myself to be like at the edge of my seat watching a ping pong tournament movie where they're playing ping pong and stuff. Like I wouldn't have thought that I would be edge of my seat, like leaning forward kind of with that sequence, but it really makes you like in the moment like tense and wondering like what's gonna happen and all this stuff. Another thing I really love about this movie is kind of the like ending and the I would say subtle but not so subtle like subtext of the story, which is he constantly is saying, you know, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be the best, you know, ping pong player. I'm gonna be the best in the US. I'm gonna put the US on the map for ping pong, all this stuff. And then he loses. And so it's him struggling with losing and still wanting to be the best and struggling in real life too, and not just with the ping pong. And all of this then spiraling into his like lack of responsibility. And with the ending, for me at least, it shows that he kind of understands the difference between dreaming big and following your dreams and managing responsibility, because you can do both. And I think that's a great message that you can do both. But the problem with Marty Mauser throughout this movie is that he avoids all of his responsibilities just to chase his dream, thinking that he'll be completely fine. But then with the very end, when he needs to step up and take responsibility, he does. And he makes sure to put his dream on the back burner and all of this stuff like that. And I think that's just such a beautiful message and is like one of my favorite parts of this movie. But yeah, with all that being said, I will see you guys in the next video.